What's up, raza? Big Mundo, and I'm back at it. It has been a bit since I did a video. I'm going to tell you one thing. Cancer sucks. My goodness, did I experience one over the summer months into the fall here. So early spring, I was having issues cramping up. Anyways, I had a cramp so bad one day that I was scared it was like a blood clot or something. The cramp was down on my leg. Wasn't going away. So I decided to go to the emergency room to get it checked out. By the time I got up there, it started going away a little bit. So they did a CAT scan on me. You know, they checked all my vitals and everything. They did a CAT scan just to make sure there wasn't a blood clot. Of course, they tell me, hey, everything's good, but you got a little growth on your kidney. You need to go look at that. So I was like, wow. So I did go to a urologist. He looked at it. He said it's a small tumor. And then he said he used the C word. Said it's probably cancer. And I tell you what, that hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't know what to think. So standard protocol is to take the tumor out. He says if you don't take it out, and it's not cancerous, he says it's just a matter of time before it becomes cancerous. He recommended me taking it out because it was small enough. It was not going to be like they were going to take my kidney out. They're going to make some holes and take the tumor out that way. And he said that's probably the best way to do it. So he couldn't get me in like for about 4 months. So pretty much all summer long, you know, this is where cancer patients, family members, you start using that word cancer, and then it's not good. It's not good at all. Start thinking about your life, your loved ones. Are they set up? You know. But there's just, it is just a, how can I say this? What's up with that guy? It is just torture. It is torture in the head. That's what it is, really. Besides, your body and whatnot, right? And what I had didn't have any symptoms. But it is torture. Thinking about your kids, thinking about, did I live a good life? Am I happy? Should have done this? Should have done that? Should have bought this? You start thinking all kinds of stuff when they use the big C word, cancer. It's, I can see how some really go into like depression, I mean, you're not thinking right. You're pretty much. How do you plan if you have cancer? How do you plan your life? I mean, what you got left. It is just crazy. Anyways, so what I did was what really helped me out with my family. And I just left my really immediate family, that knew about it, which was my kids and my wife. Those were that's my base. I mean, I got family that I know that really love me, aunts, uncles, cousins, and I love them all the same, but I did not want to put them through any, I just didn't want to put them through any, I didn't want them to feel, I don't know how to even explain it. I kept it to myself, really. And that's what really, I don't know, that's the way I managed it. I stayed real positive. I started exercising, working out. I want to say I was very, very lucky that the procedure wasn't going to be like a real bad one. It still, still was big. And I'm very happy too that even if it went south, I've lived a good life, and I appreciated a lot of things in life, and I've always been very humble. I've always been caring. I've always enjoyed life. So I kind of accepted, if things went south, I was ready. I was good. But that's the kind of mind torture when you have cancer, you start thinking things like this. But a lot of it is true. You got one life and you got to live it. And I hate to be that guy that never lived. Then all of a sudden finds out he's got a year left or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, so I did get the surgery. They got the tumor out. They checked it. And luckily, they got it completely out, so that was a good thing. They did check the tumor and it was cancer. And there's a scale from 1 through 4. 3 and 4 being an aggressive cancer. It was a 3. Tell you what, the big guy upstairs was looking out for me. And now I gotta go for the next 5 years. I gotta go back once a year and get a scan to make sure it doesn't come back. Doctor said that the chances are very low. where I'm at right now. It was a close one, and I haven't even talked to the rest of my family. What I had, some of my family members here that live nearby, know right after the surgery. I pretty much told a few, but I'm real grateful. I'm real grateful for God, for all my loved ones. My wife, man, she was there for me. My kids. I don't want to get emotional, guys, so it's just letting you guys know what's going on here. Cancer sucks. It sure does. Don't matter if you have it or don't, have it or don't. Either which way, it affects a lot of people around you. I could just imagine what my kids were going through, My wife, I wonder what she was going through. In closing, please, if you have cancer or know that somebody has cancer, stay strong, stay positive. Remember, we only got one life. Do what's right. Big Mundo out.